Alrighty, we're going to do Swamdini knows here, the routine for the kids called Swamdini knows. And I always start off with asking kids, does anybody know what a Swami is? And a Swami is a Indian magician. Okay. Now, it's very simple. The kids get 4 different squares that they can do this trick with. And the answers are all on the back for them to know. Basically, this is a prediction routine where you know ahead of time what the number is that somebody else is going to pick. Okay, so and here, this is the little practice sheet that you do in class, and this is what the kids get to take home. And on here is how to do the numbers, and we're going to go through it right now with the big one. All right, when you present the routine. So this is something called Swamdini knows. Does anybody know what a Swami is? Well, a Swami is an Indian magician. And Swamis know things that other people don't. And in fact, Swamdini is going to know ahead of time what numbers you guys are going to pick. All right? So he's going to be able to figure that out, what it is that you guys are going to pick. So here's some numbers, and we're going to have you all pick some different numbers. So who's first? Would you like to pick a number for me? Number 5. Okay, number 5. Now you can ask them which 5 they want. Doesn't matter. But we're going to circle this 5 right here. Now we've circled that 5. You picked that 5. So we're going to cross out all the numbers in that column and the row of the 5 that you picked. Another number. Yes. Let's do it with the 4. Okay, we'll do the 4. So we circle the 4. And then I cross out all the numbers in that column and all the numbers in that row. Okay, another number. Somebody could pick another number for me, please. 2. Okay, 2. So let's pick the 2. So we circle the 2 and cross out all the numbers in that row and column. Make sure you kids do it all the way across, all the way up and down, because it'll mess up later if you don't make sure that they go all the way up and all the way down. If they just go part way. Okay, make sure they cross out all those numbers. Okay, we got a few more numbers here. How about 9? Okay, the 9. So I'm going to circle the 9 way up here in the corner. Cross out all the numbers, even though these have been crossed out before. I'm going to cross those out. And down, all the way, so we get all the way down. And G, I guess I'll pick 5. That's one number that's left. So I have some numbers here, and that you guys all picked. And can anybody add those numbers up in their head? Let's see, 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14, plus 2 is 16, plus 9 would be 25. Now, who could have known that all the numbers that you guys picked would add up to the number 25? I mean, who could possibly know ahead of time that that would be the number that you all would pick to add up to? I mean, who could possibly know this? Of course, Swamdini knows. Swamdini knows this. That's right. So Swamdini knew that you guys were going to pick numbers that added up to 25. How do we know that Swamdini knew that? Well, it's written right here on the back. 25. Swamdini knew. All right. So that's the routine. That's the presentation. Make it a little bit fun, a little theatrical, and then again, the kids get to take this part home. Has the instructions on how to cross things out so they can remember. They can cut these out, and then they have all these scores have different numbers that add up to different numbers on the back, and the practice one. So they get to practice this in class. So you're getting pencils for every other child, so they can do it for each other. You don't have to have a pencil for every child, but every other child, so they can practice on each other. I always break them up into parties, groups of 2, so they can then practice this on each other. And you can go around, make sure they're doing the crossing out correctly, and they'll say, oh, it didn't work for me, and you have to go and check to make sure they crossed them out correctly. That's what the practice is for, and it'll add up to 18 on the practice sheet. Okay, so that is Swamdini knows.